In today's video, I'm going to be doing a Headliners Part 2 tier list. Today, we got every single Headliner Part 2 card, and we are going to rank every single one of these cards in a tier list. Today's tiers are going to be the trash tier, aka avoid. We're going to have an okay tier. We're going to have a budget piece tier, and then I'm going to have a must-have tier. Now, I'm going to go ahead and get it started with the gold. So I've looked over every single one of the gold card stats, and just the way they do gold cards this year, all of them are really awful. So I don't want to spend a lot of times on the golds. There are two that are going to go in the budget piece tier, and that's going to be the two special teamers. First, we got Hot Rod, who honestly must have best kicker ever. No, I'm just kidding. But Hot Rod, he's a pretty good budget piece, and Slerling hofrichter. They are both really good. They have 82 kick power. Now their accuracy is horrible, but I think kick power way more important than the accuracy, because the accuracy at the end of the day really is user controlled. If you're good with the kicks, they're going to be fine for you. There's some pretty nice budget options. Now every single one of these gold cards are terrible. Like Michael Carter has 78 speed. They don't make gold cards good anymore. So they're all pretty awful. They're all going to go up into this trash tier. I thought Jonathan Greenard also had a lot of potential. They're just not good. They just are all not good. Now we got Goff. Goff, unsure about his release this year. I believe he still has Gen 3, might be wrong on that, but he has 70 speed, 84 throw power, and some pretty decent accuracy stats. I would say Goff seems to be okay to me. I don't think he's going to be a budget beast. I think, like, compare him to Lamar Jackson, around the same overall. Lamar's going to be way better, but I don't think he is a god-awful quarterback. I don't think he's trash. I think he's going to be at least somewhat usable. Then we got Ahsante Samuel Jr. Again, I think he is okay. I think he's better than Goff. He has 82 speed this time with 80 man and 80 zone, so pretty decent man and zone, just a little bit slower than compared to, like, Caleb Farley, who had 87 speed, around the same overall. Again, another card that I thought had a lot of potential, but they just really didn't stat him that great. And now we have Reggie Gilliam. I actually really like Reggie Gilliam. I don't want to put him in the must-have tier, but I do think he is a budget beast. I think he is the best cheap option at fullback in the game. You obviously have Larry Zonka, team captain, but personally, I think Sam Adams or Keyshawn Johnson are just way too good right now to pass up on either one of those. Reggie Gilliam is going to be, I believe, the second fastest fullback in the game, and also has some pretty good run blocking stats as well. So if they try to kick to your fullback, he should not like fumble a lot. He should be really solid. I actually liked his base elite card as well. I thought he played pretty good. Like, I really couldn't complain about his base elite card. Got a slight upgrade. I think he is a good budget card. Tactical downgrade from Mike Alstott. Now Mike Alstott is absolutely insane and he's wonderful, but Reggie Gilliam is for the people that can't afford Mike Alstott. Then we got Jock. I think Jock is, again, okay. Jock, he's a he could be in budget beast. He could be in budget beast. So Jock is a pass coverage outside linebacker. He's 81 speed. He's 6'2", and he also has 83 zone coverage. So he's really good in the zone coverage. Doesn't get lurker or anything. I'm going to put him in budget beast because I really liked his base elite card too. So I think he's actually going to play pretty good. I would rather have Reggie Gilliam over this card, but I think Jock is a very fine linebacker. Like, again, a really nice user option as well. He's not the fastest in the world, but he's pretty tall and has some good zone coverage. I think he's going to play fine for you. Now we got Nico Autry. I actually think this card is pretty decent. He's 75 speed, has 81 block shed, 81 power moves, and 70 finesse moves. The 70 finesse moves lower than the 80 power moves, right? But again, I don't think he's bad. He's decent speed. He's 6'5", 285 as well. I think he's a slight budget beast. Like, I think he is going to be fine for you. I do not think he's that bad. I like him more than Ahsante Samuel Jr. and Goff, so I think he is a good budget option. Then we got Cody Whitehair. Cody Whitehair, again, is a very solid option. I'm going to put him in budget beast just because he is an 82 overall left guard. He's not really going to stand out from the rest of the pack right here, but again, I think he is going to be solid. I'm going to move Nico Autry up into this budget beast tier. Right around there is a good spot for me. All right, now we got the 86s. Eddie Jackson up first. Eddie Jackson just really isn't that fast. I'm going to put him in okay. Now, I think he is a good free safety. I do not think he is bad. Do not think he deserves to be in the trash tier, but they just made him just a little bit slow, and I don't think he's a budget beast either, because right now, for instance, I'm recording this when they first came out. He's for sure going to drop, but currently he's going for 100K. So not paying 100K for this card. He's 83 speed with 85 zone coverage, which again is pretty good. 82 man as well. You know, he's not the best free safety in the game, but he's not the worst either. I think he's just okay. He comes equipped with mid-zone knockout as well. His price needs to drop for me to consider him to be a budget beast, but right now I just think he's an okay card. He's not terrible value. He's fine on a theme team for sure, but on a regular team, just not really your best option. Now we got Layne Johnson. Layne Johnson is going to be the first card I think in the must-have tier. I think Layne Johnson is in conversation for the best right tackle in the game. It's between him and Rob Havenstein. Both of them are phenomenal right tackles. I always like Layne Johnson cards because he's always athletic. So I'm for sure going to have Layne Johnson as my starting right tackle, and I think you should too. Now we got Cory Littleton right here. Cory Littleton is pretty decent. Like, okay, so he is, I'm going to put him in okay. Now, Jock, like between him and Jock, okay, it's very, very close. Cory Littleton has slightly better block shed, and I believe he's a little bit taller, just a little bit. I believe Jock was 6'2", and Cory Littleton is 6'3", if I'm remembering correctly. I can't remember if Jock was 6'4" or 6'2", but Cory Littleton, okay, he has 85 zone coverage this time. Jock had 83. Cory Littleton beats him on the zone coverage tiers, but value-wise and also speed-wise, Jock is a little bit better. So I think Cory Littleton, again, kind of like Eddie Jackson, both not bad cards. Just I would say they're bad value right now because Cory Littleton, again, going for around 100K as I'm recording this. I just don't think he's worth it. I think he's an okay card. I'd rather have Jock, especially based off value. And then we have Tyler Shatley right here. I'm going to say Tyler Shatley is going to go into this must-have tier. Probably the lowest on the must-have tier, but he's better than all the budget beasts. He's not an okay card. He's a good card, and if you need a B&D center by doing your headliners program objectives, this is a perfect person to use it on. You're not going to have to upgrade from him for a while, so I would highly recommend trying to get Layne Johnson and also Tyler Shatley as B&D headliner players because it's just tremendous value. You're going to have them on the team for a while. Now we got my second favorite card in the promo. I guess you could see the jersey in the back and guess who my #1 card in the promo is, but I think Javonte Williams is fantastic. Another guy I'm targeting as a B&D option. He comes equipped with Bulldozer, which I am very high on Bulldozer. I think Bulldozer, between Bulldozer, Armbar, Jukebox, I can see the argument for Armbar. I can see the argument for Jukebox. I like Bulldozer the best right now. And Javonte Williams has crazy good break tackle, 87 truck as well, 85 break tackle. Not really the best catching back in the world, but decent speed as well with 84. I think the most important stats for a running back right now is that break tackle rating, because the bigger running backs with the good break tackle and the good truck are making some crazy plays for me. So I really, really am a big fan of the Javonte Williams card. Now, I feel like the last two cards, you're going to guess where they go, but Javon Holland and Justin Jefferson are both going in the must-have tier. Javon Holland is literally amazing. I love what the character model wears. He got the field swag for sure. He's a 6'1" free safety with 88 speed. Also 89 zone coverage, 87 man coverage. There's potential to get both of those 290, which is absolutely crazy. So you're looking at potentially on my Dolphins theme team. I know I'm not putting theme teams in the rankings, but you're looking at a 90 speed player with 90 man and 90 zone. Crazy on a full team for sure. Javon Holland also played amazing as well. I loved his base elite free safety as a budget option, and I still do. This Holland is top in the game. I think he is the best free safety in the game. Between him and Ronnie Lott, might lean Ronnie Lott, but it's very, very close. Also Micah Hyde in the argument too. I cannot forget about Micah Hyde, but I think Javon Holland, one of the best safeties in the game, and there aren't a ton of great safeties in the game right now. You also get secondary position chem strong safety, so if you're looking at someone to play the strong safety position, you got your guy right here. And then of course Justin Jefferson. I think Justin Jefferson, he's a top 3 receiver in the game. He might not be #1. I think Randy Moss has that on lock. For me, the person he's battling for the #2 spot is Keyshawn Johnson. I think Keyshawn Johnson is amazing. So it's kind of tough for me, but Justin Jefferson, again, a great receiver, 88 speed on him. He's 6'1", has 87 short route running, 88 medium, and 89 deep. That deep route running, you can easily get that to 90. And I believe you could get the medium route running to 90 as well. He can get a combo of abilities of outside apprentice and short and elite. That's personally what I would rock on him. It's 4 AP, and I think it is well worth it. But yeah, y'all, that has been my tier list for the Headliner Part 2 promo. Let me know your thoughts down below in the comments. Let me know what players you're picking up in this promo. If y'all enjoyed this video, you enjoy content like this, make sure you go ahead, hit that like button and subscribe. If y'all want to see me use some of these cards live, make sure you go ahead, check the links in the description, hit that Twitch with a follow. I greatly appreciate it. If you did like this video, you want another video to watch, check this one out right here. I rank the best running backs in Madden 23 Ultimate Team.